Y'all still telling everybody? Hold on. Yo, what we doing? What we doing? What up, what up, what up, YouTube? Looks like we're back, we're back. Yeah. Waiting on IG to fire up. We are definitely live on YouTube. Peace to my man T Nitty. As always on the moderation. Shout out to Solid Doc that just joined. What's popping? What's good? Salute to you. First one to hop in, you know what I mean? Word. Salute to everybody. Hope y'all had a good week. Hope y'all checked me out yesterday on that podcast, man. The podcast nobody listens to with my Morgan State family. Word up, man. So Underground Love. All right. Peace, Solid Doc. Word up. Thanks for joining. Word up. It's love. Where you from? Let me know where you from out there. If you on YouTube right now, hit that like button. If you on IG right now, hit that heart button. Word. That's what I'm talking about. That's that love right there. Yes. Hey, so without further ado, I guess we'll start the show. Yeah. So what's good, folks out there? I want to welcome everybody to the Gary Gnu Show. I am your host, Gary Gnu. And tonight, we have no guests, but tonight I just want to get on real quick and talk to the people about the battle. I know in everybody's feed, you see mad pictures and mad videos, and mad snapshots and things of that nature, man. But I love it, man. I love it. This whole week, man, it's just been dope, man, to see the feedback that everybody's been talking about. And if you don't know, if you're living under a rock, Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One had their versus battle the other night. You know what I mean? And I must say it was very, very dope. It was very, very dope. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just checking out, making sure everything is righteous. You know? Making sure everything is on the righteous tip. So let me see. Yes. Salute. Y'all already know, man. So yeah, man, tonight it's just gonna be real short, man. But shout out to everybody out there if you are watching, if you are viewing, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, don't forget to check us out tomorrow. We're gonna have the almighty, legendary Trenton bad boy DJ Plex on the show. So I'm real excited for that. Real excited for that. Oh, just give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I don't mean to kill y'all, man. But yeah. My bad. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, man, like I said, man, in your feed and in your timeline, I know y'all been seeing the Kane, the KRS-One battles, and you've been seeing clips of that and all that kind of stuff, man. So yeah, like I said, that's been real dope to see, man. But DJ Plex, like I said, is going to be on the show tomorrow. Uh, don't forget to check out the dope interview that I did last week with Karan Bowman. You know, and also, like I said, man, don't forget to check out that dope podcast. The podcast nobody listens to. I was a guest on there last night with my man George. You know what I'm saying? My man G Murder, aka Raw Dog, my Morgan State fan, and we were talking about homecoming. It's homecoming season. I know a lot of HBCUs and schools and colleges, period, everywhere are probably more than likely celebrating homecoming around this time of month. And this weekend happens to be Morgan State's homecoming. Word. Shout out to Morgan State University. I will be there this weekend, going to check that out. So I hope to see all my Morgan family, people I haven't seen in a long time, and you know, hopefully it'll be a good time, a grown up, sexy time. You know what I mean? Word up. But other than that, man, just been, watching the battle. I watched it a few times, but let me know what y'all think, man. What y'all thinking out there about the battle. My man T Nitty, called me earlier, and he was asking me who did I think won. And in that situation, when you have such iconic artists as Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One, it's very hard to choose sides, because that's my childhood. Grew up on Kane, grew up on Boogie Down Productions. So I actually saw them perform live at the Trenton War Memorial Building back in the day, probably 88, 87, 88. Saw the whole Juice Crew perform. KRS performed the bridge. MC Shan performed the bridge. KRS performed The Bridge Is Over. And during the beef, it was the height of the beef. It was like when this shit was just fresh. So I feel like I definitely lived in a dope era. I lived in a dope time in hip hop. You know what I mean? Being a teenager during those times was just, those to me, man, was like how they called the golden era, man. That was just a beautiful time in hip hop, man. But KRS won. The Blast Master, KRS-One. Where could I start with him? With his MCing ability, with his stage presence, with the surprises that he brought out. It was hard to beat him. Big Daddy Kane did the same thing. He had a surprise guest. Kane performed a lot of his classic records. Kane also performed a lot of freestyle off of newer beats, and even a trap beat in there that really impressed me. And I definitely want to talk about that. Shout out to DJ Books that just joined. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining. Just talking about the KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane battle. Like I was saying, it was hard to pick a winner, man. It was very hard to pick a winner. But if I had to choose, I would say KRS-One. If I had to say, I would say KRS-One. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Also, let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up in the comments if y'all can hear me. T Nitty said both those kings are timeless. Yeah, they are kings. Man, it was so much that you could say about that show. But just to talk about bring back the early, talk about early times. I remember going to Ace Record Shop when I was a teenager, walking there. I don't know how. I believe I walked there from from across the bridge. to Ace Record Shop to the Boulevard on Martin Luther King Boulevard. Back then it was probably Princeton Avenue. And I bought the single for Just Rhyming with Biz. And it was a song that, of course, had the Biz Markie on there, and it was featuring Big Daddy Kane. And it was on Prism. I remember the record cover was like blue, and Prism had like a picture of it was like a picture of a prism on there. I mean, shout out to everybody on YouTube that's watching. If you're watching on YouTube right now, please hit that like button. If you're on IG right now, please hit that heart button. Show me some love. And yeah, what was I saying? I get easily distracted. Shout out to DJ Ice Cool 38 that just joined. Peace. We got a lot of DJs in the building tonight. If y'all looking for the Plex interview was actually tomorrow. You know what I mean? But if you want to stay on, man, because we just talking about the battle. If y'all want to chime in, you can. But me and my man, like I said, walked to get that record. It was on Prism, and on the flip side of it, it had another song. Damn, the song escapes me, but it was a different song. I think it was called "Is It Funky Enough" or something funky. Give him something funky or something like that. It was a B-side record. But yeah, we walked down there and bought that record, man. Couldn't wait to go walk all the way back home to play that record, man. And the first thing we heard was boom, 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 doo doo, doo doo doo. Man, that joint was crazy. KRS-One, the same thing, man. When Criminal Minded came out, man, that shit was crazy in the streets when Criminal Minded came out. That was like something that we had never heard before. KRS-One's style was so crazy. His words were so clear and his vocabulary was so sharp. It just instantly was just crushing shit, man. It was a whole new way of rhyming. And he had DJ Scott LaRock. Back then, it was like right after Criminal Minded came out. I remember Scott LaRock got killed. And that was crazy. That was a hard blow. That was a crazy blow to hip hop because it was like one of the first rap artists I remember like dying. I was like, damn, like I wonder, what was he into that, who would shoot Scott LaRock? Who would kill Scott LaRock? It was crazy. And yeah, when KRS-One followed up Criminal Minded with By Any Means Necessary, man, it was like he came back even stronger. But yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody on YouTube that's watching, man. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Kane almost broke his leg getting over that barricade when he rocked the crowd. Yeah, man. Watch somebody. You see somebody. See, people always got to go there, man. Yeah, I mean, it's live on TV. You're seeing the mistakes and you're seeing everything go down. But yeah, that was crazy, man. There were a lot of awkward moments in there. I want to get into that a little bit later, but I was just trying to give y'all some history with KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane and how I when I started fucking with him, you know what I mean? 13, 14, 15 years old. Big Daddy Kane had that album Long Live the Kane. And I think my mom drove me and my brother down to Englishtown or Columbus Market or some kind of flea market and shit. And I remember I bought that tape. I bought that cassette, Long Live the Kane. Kane was sitting on the cover, sitting on the throne with the girls feeding them grapes and all of that, Shit was dope. So I remember, man, playing that tape, man, and that shit was just an instant classic. Instant classic, man. And so I had Big Daddy Kane. I remember I bought PMD, Strictly Business, and I bought They Take a Nation of Millions, Public Enemy, same time. But to get back to the performance, though, man, I think both MCs were freaking amazing. Showed you real MCing, you know. Somebody just hit the cash. Shout out to my man L. Larry Nixon. Oh, yeah, if y'all want to subscribe to the Cash App, what's up, fam? What's good, fam? Thanks for that love right there, man. Cash App is GNU Cash. Cash App. I should have put that up in the my title on YouTube, but I'll put it in the comment section on IG real quick, you know. That's the Cash App, you know. If you want to donate, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate that love. That's my man Larry Nixon, the cat I grew up with. But yeah, the show, man, both MCs were amazing. As I was saying, Kane's, if you could add up Kane's catalog compared to KRS-One's catalog, of course, KRS-One got him. KRS-One got him with catalog. KRS-One catalog is meaty, pause. You know what I mean? He had a real thick catalog. Shout out to my boy Ski Daddy that just joined and shit. But KRS-One's catalog is way longer than Kane's. Hit that Cash App, support the content. It's hard work doing that. Word, let them know, Al. Shout out to my man Larry Nixon, word is bond. Kane was killing the dance moves, of course. You knew Kane. One thing, see, I wanted to get into that later, but one thing that did upset me was when Kane was pulling out the surprises, he didn't pull out Scoob and Scrap. He pulled out Scrap Lover, peace, brethren. Pulled out Scrap Lover, but he didn't. I don't know where Scoob Lover was, man. He go by the name of Johnny Famous now, so I know Scoob Lover is doing his own thing, man. But for a night like that, man, you know, I felt like they both should have been in. That would have been dope to see Scoob and Scrap, especially on a lot of those songs. I remember like that song "Lean on Me" and that song "Ain't No Half Stepping." Those are two records that I specifically remember Scoob Lover and Scrap Lover's routines. Like they definitely had some standout routines and standout dance moves that they were doing in those videos for Lean on Me and Ain't No Half Stepping. That was like, that was crazy. You know what I mean? So it would have been dope to see both of them on stage. I know they both are alive, so you know, I don't know. It must be personal beef. Also, Mr. C. I see Mr. C in the building. Jared Ski said KRS-One was trying to be an ass, but Kane wouldn't let him take it there. KRS-One was trying to be an ass with what? KRS-One is just Ski, you already know KRS-One is a cocky dude as it is, man. You know what I mean? I was talking about that last night when we snuck up in that party with KRS-One and Kid Capri and KRS-One gave us he shouted out the dudes that snuck in the party and shit. I was talking about that last night on my man's podcast, but yeah. But what was I saying about KRS-One's catalog is a lot thicker than Big Daddy Kane's, man. But oh yeah, no, I was talking about Scoob and Scrap. Yeah, man, it would have been nice to see those guys come out. But Kane brought out Nice and Smooth. It was dope to see Nice and Smooth come out. Breakdances was cool. Who else did Kane bring out, man? Help me out. GNU Cash at the Cash App. KRS-One though. KRS-One bought out Das Effects. Come on, man. Package up. When he bought out Das Effects, I was like, yo, that shit just blew my head through the roof, man. I was done after that. I wasn't done, but I was done, B, for real. That was real dope. He bought out Buckshot Shorty. Y'all know KRS and Buckshot, I believe, have an album together, but Buckshot sampled KRS in that song "How Many MCs," so that was dope. That was dope for Chris to be on stage and he performing "How Many MCs," and KRS was on stage, able to say "How many MCs must get this?" You know what I mean? I thought that was dope. I thought it was dope how, like Nixon, it would have been cool if D Nice was on the turntables. Yes, But D Nice is not DJ Scratch, my brother. I'm sorry. D Nice is dope, but he wouldn't. Speaking of DJ Scratch, oh my God, I wanted to get into that later, man. But what was I saying? Diggy Dots, when KRS-One bought out DOS Effects, man, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. Drain School, man. Just seeing those guys on stage. But did y'all remember when Scratch said some shit like Crazy Drazy kept rhyming? And y'all remember Scratch threw that jab at him. Scratch was like, yo, I know you ain't been on stage in a long time, but yeah, your time is up, brother. Scratch was on one that night. Me and T Nitty was just talking about that, man. DJ Scratch was definitely on one. He was the aggressor that night. G Blue. Kane is good, but KRS is beyond. Yeah, shout out to G Blue. KRS-One was next level. He was next level. Yeah, remember seeing him in a DJ battle scratch that dude. Yeah, he DJ Scratch used to DJ for EPMD, the Hit Squad. Yeah, he's won mad battle competitions over the year. And I'm talking like back in the 80s. You know what I mean? Scratch is over 50 years old. So he's been doing this a long time. If y'all can remember, there was a part when he was cutting for Big Daddy Kane. I think when he did Warm It Up Kane, and Scratch was just back there, like, man, he was back there giving it to him. Even KRS was like, Scratch, like, what the fuck? Y'all remember that? That shit was crazy, man. DJ Scratch was on one, man. And especially when Kane did Ain't No Half Stepping, and Kane says, Friday the 13th, I'm going to play Jason. I knew that Scratch was going to pull out the Jason mask. That's something that Scratch has been doing. He's been doing that for years, man. And it's still dope. It still works in his stage show. You know what I mean? That was really dope to see. A lot of that, man. They just gave you pure hip hop, man. So ultimately hip hop won because both brothers are going to go on to do great things. Their streams is going to go up. I'm sure they're going to do more shows. Kane bought out the Juice Crew. That's right. Yeah, good looking, T. And yes, Kane bought out Master Ace and Craig G. Wish he would have bought out Coogee Rap. Coogee Rap wasn't there. Sean Williams said, that was a little ass concert to me. Only thing that could have been better to me is if I was there, I'd give KRS-One the win. He had more up-to-date joints. Yeah, because I was going to get into that too. Shout out to Nonstop Tip Top. Tip Top, salute, cuz. Go check out Nonstop Fitness, all you gym rats. Go out there and holler at Nonstop Fitness and go see my cousin, Nonstop Tip Top. But yeah, man, KRS-One but like my Sean Williams made a good point. KRS-One has more up-to-date joints. And I think that's where Tiff said, hey, Tiff, Kane that's why he was doing those freestyles. I feel like that's why Big Daddy Kane was doing those freestyles, because he knew that KRS has way more joints than him. I'm sorry. Because I'm a huge Kane fan, but honestly, Kane had a period where Kane had a point where he had kind of peaked. And Kane hit a point in his career where he had kind of lost his core hip hop fan because he started doing other things. You know what I mean? Posing with Madonna and doing more R&B. You know what I mean? He was really taking that that sexy chocolate image to the, you know what I mean? He was really going all the way with it, wearing suits and all that kind of stuff. It's funny because that stuff is all that's acceptable now. Wearing suits, posing naked with white women, and changing and going pop. You know what I'm saying? That's like normal. That's like the norm now with hip hop. But that's where Kane started to lose his audience. And KRS, on the other hand, he kept going. That's where Chris kept going. Chris never went pop. KRS-One never chased the charts. KRS-One never was on the radio like that. As far as pop joints, I don't even know if KRS-One has any platinum albums. I would hope that the brother does, but I don't even know if KRS-One has any platinum albums, or if Kane. I'm not sure. I mean, I could be 1,000% wrong. I don't know every damn thing about hip hop, but I don't know as far as record sales. Um, True and KRS style is more dated. That too. That too. When he was rhyming, I was like, yeah, this is dope, but you could still take that and still put that like in a time capsule and say like this is the so and so style from such and such era. Like, but KRS still like it's still dope though. It's so dope. It's a timeless style though. You know what I mean? But I see what you mean when you're saying that he's more dated. Well, you think KRS One is more dated than Big Daddy Kane though? When you think of something that's dated, who y'all think is more relevant? Kane had Bronx people with him, and KRS had BK people with him. Yeah, he did. He did. Nice and Smooth, man. Smooth B came out with the cape. Greg Nice came out like super hype. I don't know. He might have been on something. I don't know. But Greg Nice was extra hype. But you also got to remember these guys was sharing the stage with some real giants. Those were two giants that was on stage last night. They're also good friends, but KRS-One was really keeping the battle, kept keeping the essence of the battle going. He was doing that. He was doing that. Word. But yeah, Kane brought out the Juice Crew. I was like, damn. Master Ace is aging well. He's backpack freestyle. He's more backpack freestyle than Kane. Yeah, good point. Because you see, that's where I think the way, because Kane kept doing those freestyles, it was like he wanted to let people know, like, no, I got bars, I got verses, I got freestyle shit. I could do that. He was trying to cater to, I thought, a certain he was trying to introduce himself to a new audience or introduce something new. I feel. You know what I mean? Definitely. Kane brought out, that's right. Kane brought out Eric B. That was weird considering the rumor with Rakim. I don't know. You might have to elaborate on that. But yeah, I forgot he did bring out Eric B. Thank you for that, though. I forgot he brought out Eric B from Eric B and Rakim. I don't know if y'all think Rakim will ever do a versus. I don't know. It would be dope though. But Kane and KRS just did theirs, so I don't know who Rakim who you would put Rakim against. But like I said, if you're on YouTube right now, hit that like button, man. If you're on IG right now, hit that heart button. Show me some love. You know what I mean? Cash App is GNU Cash. And yeah, we just talking about the battle. Awkward moment though. There was an awkward moment when Buckshot Shorty was done his set and he started to kick a freestyle or something like that at Kane. Yeah, that was real. I don't know. I thought that was weird energy, man. What y'all think? Don't think you don't think Rakim would do one? I don't think so either. Rakim is real mysterious and a real quiet, elusive artist. He does shows and stuff like that, but he don't really do too much. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't think Rakim will either. I don't think he will either. But yeah, it was an awkward moment when Buckshot, Kane had his Teddy Riley era at a point that I get the job done. I think that might have messed him up. Yeah. Yeah, Sean Williams. Yeah, because Kane started to go pop. Like I said, he had that Teddy Riley New Jack Swing joint. And that was cool. Like, as a fan, I would let Kane, you can get that one R&B joint off. Get that joint for the ladies because the ladies is what was his fans. You know what I mean? Kane had a lot of women fans. You know what I mean? Usually the guys that got a lot of women fans, they sell a lot of records, man, when you get the ladies on your side, man. But I would let Kane do do the R&B joint, but just one though. But by the time he came out with the fourth album, I believe, third or fourth, when he did the song with Barry White, I think that's the moment where I was like, Kane, I don't know, you lost me, man. You really lost me with that one. He did a song with Barry White. That was big to do a song with Barry White, but still, like for hip hop wasn't ready for that yet. Hip hop wasn't ready for that at that time. G Blue, they was hating on Kane back in the day, saying he had I do remember that. I do remember. That was early, though. That was early in the game. That was the Ain't No Half Stepping days. I do remember that. You know, they always spread nasty rumors about rappers, man. They always saying such and such is gay and such got an STD and all that kind of shit. They always that kind of shit always come out, man. But y'all got to understand, man, a lot of these, you know, these guys, they live on the road, man, especially when, you know, back in the day when you were young, you're going from city to city, town to town, place to place. A lot of times these dudes don't even know where they are, man. That rumor started in Trent. It figures. The city of haters. Anyway, man, yeah, they always spreading rumors about rappers and entertainers and NBA players and shit like that, man. They get a lot of women, man. Like I'm sure that come with the territory, man. Come with the territory, man. You know what I mean? They get a lot of women, man. They travel the world. If you're a big enough star, you travel the globe. International. Don't even talk about an international star, the play that he getting. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Married or not. It's ridiculous. Unless you taking your wife with you. A lot of guys do that too. Take wifey with them. You know what I mean? But they did Bobby Brown the same way. Yeah, they did, man. They did, man. Well, back to the battle, y'all. You know what I mean? Back to the battle, man. Fuck all that, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Like overall, the shit was dope. As I was saying, it was dope because when KRS-One did, he performed Super Ho, and then when Big Daddy Kane bought out Nice and Smooth, when Big Daddy Kane bought out Nice and Smooth, Smooth B said the line and Pimpin' Ain't Easy, when I used to be with Scott, I was a super hoe. I thought that was dope. When Greg Nice did Dwick, when Nice and Smooth sang the song Dwick, Greg Nice said peace to Red Alert and Kid Capri. Kid Capri and Red Alert were both on the stage touched the stage that night at that time. I thought that was dope. How hip hop was just intermixing and showing you who the greats were and who were the movers and the shakers and back then, because it came out in the records. Shout outs on the records. You know what I mean? But yeah, when Red Alert came out, I was hyped to see Red Alert. When he did Jimmy, he did a lot of shit. It was a lot of classic moments. There was so many classic moments. When the dancers came out, y'all saw when Crazy Leg came out, Crazy Leg was like, yo, he pointed to his back like, look, I ain't got that much with my back left, but I'm gonna hit y'all with a little something. Busta versus Lil Wayne, Rakim versus Kool G Rap. Who would you put against Busta? I don't know. I would have put, you know what? I would have put KRS-One against Busta. I think that would have been a dope matchup. KRS-One's energy and Busta Rhymes' energy. But you also gotta look at it like this too. The way that they're mapping these verses out, you know, the way they put Kane with KRS, because shout out to my man Outstanding from the Boulevard Mossy that just joined. They put Kane and KRS together because you know, Kane has a following. He has records with features where he could bring out surprise guests like he did. KRS-One is the same way. You could bring out surprise guests and make it more exciting. So if you were to bring you know, Rakim, and everybody would want a Big Daddy Kane against Rakim. Rakim is not an artist that has a lot of features and shit like that. Like, you know, it would be like how will we make that? You know, I mean, I could be wrong, but you know, they'll probably think like, how will we make that? How can we make that work? You know, I mean, they want to bring up artists that's going to bring out. If you do Busta, you know Busta gonna bring Q-Tip. You know Busta gonna bring out everybody. Busta did records with everybody in all the eras from the 90s up till now. So you want to get somebody. Shout out to my man Marley Marl. You want to pair artists up that have features and they could bring up these surprise guests and shit like that to make it more exciting. You know what I mean? Because as Versus, y'all seeing as Versus is growing, the shit is getting more and more intricate. It's getting more and more moving parts to it. So I think it's getting more doper. I think like last night, not last night. I think the last Versus was probably the best. And every time I watch, it's crazy with Versus because when I watch the shit now, I'll be like, yo, that was the best one. That was the best one, son. Busta energy and stage performance is unmatched. Yeah, but like I said, if you watch KRS-One, he would have been good against Busta. I think KRS and Busta would have been a good matchup. Shout out to True 1124 that just joined. Sorry if I fucked up your name. Thank you for joining. No, salute. Yeah. That's where I am with it, man. With the verses. Rakim versus Kool G Rap. That would be dope. But Kool G Rap didn't want to come out with Big Daddy Kane. Kool G Rap didn't want to come out with Big Daddy. I don't know if Kool G Rap is trying to do versus these days. Because like I said, a lot of times this boosts up your catalog, this boosts up your streams, this boosts up your interests. You're getting a whole different look. You're getting introduced to a whole different audience. So, KRS-One won to me. Yeah. I just said that earlier, man. If I had to pick, I would say KRS-One. I think LL would have won. Yeah, that would have been dope because they two sex symbols, you know what I'm saying? So and they two rappers that the ladies love, you know what I'm saying? Ladies love Cool J. So that would have been dope. That would have been dope. But LL is another cat. He got a lot of, his catalog is crazy. LL catalog is sick. Yeah. Outstanding said Kool G Rap didn't appear due to religious purposes. Yeah. That I heard that too. But I didn't I still didn't understand. King Curtis, shout out to King Curtis that just joined. All right. Yeah. LL would beat Kane quick though. You think? Come on, it wouldn't be that easy. You ain't just going out there mopping Big Daddy Kane up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that would have been because KRS-One didn't destroy Kane. He didn't just get out there and just you know what I mean? Ginsu the nigga, you know what I'm saying? King Curtis, salute, bro. Thank you for watching, man. Thanks for the love. Word. But yeah, that was a real awkward moment. What about when Scratch did that little stab at Kid Capri? Scratch was ready. Scratch was on one. He was on one, man. Sucker DJ, Kid Capri, some shit like that. I was like, damn, Scratch. But if y'all saw Kane he was waving his hand like, nah, fuck that. Like, nah, no, we ain't doing that. But I did see that. LL had more summers locked in the game with the ladies. Yeah. LL Reign was strong, you know what I mean? Like I said, Kane had moments in hip hop where he started to, you know, he started to lose his fans, especially like it was the mid 90s. The mid 90s had an ill change, and if you couldn't keep up with the times, rap was flipping at that 94, 95, 96 era, and Kane couldn't change with that. If y'all remember, Kane had that record with they should have an all element battle. Yeah. Yeah, that would be dope. They was trying to show you all them elements. They was trying to show you all the elements and shit. But I don't forgot what I was fucking saying and shit, man. What was I saying, man? I be getting distracted with the comments and shit. But yeah, the mid 90s had it was an ill transition. And remember Kane had that record with Shaheem, the Rugged Child, Old Dirty Bastard. Jay-Z was on the record. Now, to me, that record was Kane trying to usher in the new guys, because these were the new guys that were coming up in the game. I forget the name of the record, man, but it was like a posse cut, and it had all those guys in the video. And that was also Kane like passing the torch. That was also to me saying like Kane is like, yeah, I'm about to move over because these guys are about to come in and take the shit by swarm. But if you remember LL, right? LL was on that Flavor in Your Ear remix, 94. He had the doing it well era. He had the Boyz II Men, Hey Lover. He was on he had the I Shot Ya record. So LL was dropping bombs during that time to keep him in the game, to keep him relevant. Kane wasn't doing that. So then by the time the late 90s, 2000s come around, you don't even see Kane no more. I don't even remember what Kane, I think Kane's last record that I remember was that one with Shaheed and them. Came out maybe 96. Looks Like a Job 4 or something like that, I think it was called. You know what I mean? Scratch and Capri. Yeah, that would be that. They need to have a versus with them two. Word. DJ Scratch and Kid Capri. EMD versus who? Maybe Tribe or De La. I would like to see a native tongue battle. That would be dope. Oh, you know who would be dope? What y'all think about this? MC Lyte versus Queen Latifah. That would be dope. That way you could get De La, or because Tribe, I don't see Tribe doing the verses, but I can see Q-Tip coming out doing the verses. I don't know, because Tribe, they without Fife, you know what I mean? I know groups perform without the rapper all the time, but I don't know if Tribe would do that. I know Q-Tip would definitely do it, but if you bring out Latifah and MC Lyte would bring out Milk and Giz. MC Lyte would bring out EPMD. That would be dope. East against West. EPMD versus NWA. That would, woo, yeah, that's dope. Shout out to that. That would be a dope versus. That would be dope. Yeah, I would love to see that. But I would love to see a versus with Tribe. I want to see a native tongue versus. We need them, because they're an era that people kind of forgot about. And all these weirdo rappers, that's what they get. They weird. That's where all that shit come from. You know what I mean? Like I said, shout out to everybody on YouTube right now that's watching. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. EPMD might take that. I don't know. They might, but NWA could easily take that too. It wouldn't be no easy sweet. Wouldn't be no sweet. You know what I mean? It definitely wouldn't be no sweet. What's so funny is that's probably all in the works. In the comments, I'll have to hashtag verses, because these were some dope verses that came out. I like that, man. EPMD versus NWA. Word up. But I definitely want to see native tongue in the motherfucking verses, man. Well, yeah, man. Don't forget to check us out, man. Tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna have the legendary DJ Plex on here. He's gonna be on our YouTube channel. So check him out. You know what I mean? Check us out. Continue to watch us and check our shit out. Kane fell off by 94. KRS was still rocking strong. Yeah, I was just saying that, man. Kane had a period where he stopped putting out that raw, and KRS-One. KRS-One had a run in the 90s, man. If y'all remember, he had that album that he did with DJ Premier. I think it was called KRS-One. He had Return of the Boom Bap. What else he had, man? KRS One had a run, man, but those two albums, man, KRS One and Return of the Boom Bap, with the $5,000 love seat out of here and all that shit was going on. KRS One had shit on lock, man. He was killing shit. I've seen Chris perform so many times. When I went to school in Maryland, I saw so many shows, man. But KRS One, I've seen him perform, oh God, everywhere. And he always gives it 1,000%, man. He go off the top of the head. He was doing all that. He gave y'all, they gave y'all everything. Y'all saw everything Sunday night. That was dope, man. Kane on Big L 2000 Platinum Plus was phenomenal. Oh, okay. I gotta go back to that record, but you talking about, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying though, man, I can't remember that record, man. But Kane during the 90s, during that era, I felt Kane couldn't keep up. He couldn't change with the times. And it's so crazy because Jay-Z came out doing that same style. Jay-Z came out wearing suits. Jay-Z took his style from Kane. You know what I mean? That's crazy. All that breaking it. Kane was doing all of that. And that's another reason why I think he was doing those freestyles, because he was trying to show y'all this is where they get this style. Jazz and Jay-Z, this is where they get that fat. This is where the fast rhyming come from. This is where that double time rap come in. Who good with the Wu? Man, the Wu would be a class in their own, man. The Wu's, what other group has so many members? Boot Camp. That's all I can say that could fuck with the Wu-Tang was the Boot Camp clique. And that's it. To match up with 9 members. Yup. That would be a dope battle though. Wu-Tang versus the Boot Camp, Smith & Wesson, OGC, Buckshot Shorty. Come on, son. Yeah, Kane looked like he had some bars for Buckshot, man. Kane was looking at Buckshot like, nigga, don't bring that shit over here, nigga. I hope you know what you're doing. Word up. Tribe versus Outkast. I don't know if 3,000. I don't know if the 3,000 want to get down. I know Big Boy would do it. Big Boy would do it versus by himself. Big Boy would be like, fuck that. I recently saw a picture of them together on one of their pages. They went to the game together. So it looked like they still hanging out. They look like they still cool to, you know, they still chill together. Andre and Big Boy from Outkast. You know what I mean? But I think that about wraps it up, man. Unless anybody else had any other comments or anything that they want to say, man. Like I said, our show with our interview tomorrow is on with DJ Plex at 8 o'clock. So please be here. Check us out. Oh, hold on. Outstanding want to hop in real quick. Yes, sir. See what's good with Out. Shout out to EQ Styles at this joint. Yo, what's good? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we have the legendary, incomparable, outstanding from the Boulevard, Marcy. Man, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. What's up, Al? Chilling, man. See you got the twist growing. That's what's up, man. Well, I'm just. I feel you though. I feel you. Still looking crispy though. Yeah, man. We're just talking about this battle and shit like that, man. That's all, man. How you felt about that, man? Yeah. Before I wrapped it up, it's all good. We about to go another 3 hours now, y'all. Word up. What you were saying? Yeah, yeah, because he was coming with them freestyles. He dropped like three or four joints. Sounded great. He did a trap joint. He rounded off that Prodigy joint. Couple different joints, man. I know. I was saying that his catalog, Chris' catalog, is it's long, man. When you think about like, I believe it. I haven't even heard all KRS-One albums, man. Word up. Did we? Yeah, we needed that. Yeah, another victory. Mortal Kombat. Just rhyming with Biz. Yeah. I was saying earlier in the show, man. Me and Lance went to Ace Records, man. That was like the first album. That was like the first record I ever bought, yo. Just rhyming with Biz. It was on Prism. Word. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was talking about what you felt about how'd you feel when Buckshot went out there and he said and he started kicking that little verse at King. What was going through your mind when you saw that? Yeah, it was kind of awkward, right? It was an awkward moment, right? Yeah, 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 he did. Yeah. Nah. Hell no. Yeah. Word. I was just saying that how go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. And now, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Word. Word. Oh, let me take these earplugs off. The people want to YouTube saying they can't hear you. Say something out. Okay. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Yeah, man. Can you remember back in the day when on that song when KRS-One dissed when KRS dissed Run DMC when he said I don't wear Adidas because my name ain't Run. Oh yeah. Said I got Nikes on my feet and to be complete. You know what I mean? Yeah. Son, that's what made me start wearing Nikes. Yeah. He was letting you know, like, word, Karis wanted everybody wearing, he had everybody wearing the Delta Forces because before he said that, Adidas was on top. Adidas was number one, son. Shout out to Big Oo in the building. Shout out to Mr. Walt 609. Shout out to Lounge Brown. Shout out to everybody that just joined in. That's crazy, Al. I was wrapping up, and now this shit jumping again, son. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard you talking about different verses that you want to see. I want to see the Tribe and De La, man.
That would be dope. That would be dope, man. But without Phife Dawg, man, without Phife there.
Away from it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like.
But see, with that though, I think with that, the fans, all Q-Tip got to do is point the mic at the crowd, man, and the crowd will do Phife part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the people would show love like that.
Yeah. Their catalog is just too crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? The Tribe catalog is crazy for them not to jump on the verses. But I understand with Phife not being there, but
yeah,
I still want to see them live. I love Tribe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because their tree is so crazy because all right, if you got Tribe and De La, you know they're gonna have to bring out Latifah. They're gonna have to bring out Black Sheep. They're gonna have to bring out Buster. They're gonna have to bring out Brand Nubian. You know what I'm saying?
Jungle Brothers.
You're gonna have to bring out the Jungle Brothers. You know what I'm saying? So that would be fire.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know what I mean? That's my personal. I want to see that. And who want to try to go with LL, man? You know, LL my number one, man.
Yeah, I would say Kane, but Kane he did one already, but I think Kane and LL because they both was, you know, sex symbols. They both was with the ladies, even though LL catalog is way longer, I think. You know what I mean?
LL was up here.
Yeah.
You know, I be saying when Kane and everybody doing their thing, LL was always up here.
Yeah, he was.
You know how Hove is up here?
Yeah.
Everybody that come out, they Hove up here. That's how LL was.
Yeah, man, because that Walking with a Panther album, man, Bigger, Deffer, all of that.
Yeah. Yo, Mama said knock you out. But
Mama said knock you out, son. You're jingling, baby. Come on, son.
Brought them all the way back. Marley Marl did the whole album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's hard.
I was saying that.
Nobody talk about Ultramagnetic, man.
Word.
I don't know how many records they got. If they just be pivotal. You know what I mean?
They got a couple albums though. They got albums. The heads know Ultramagnetic, but you know what I'm saying? Who would you put them against though?
I don't know. Ultra, you have to have an acquired taste.
Yeah. Cause they definitely like left with it. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Kool Keith though. It said G. I fuck with them.
I love Kool Keith, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kool Keith was like he was the future.
He was.
You know what I'm saying?
He was.
Kool Keith, Tron, Geiger, Counter, One Plus, Megatron.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And he be dead serious.
Yeah. Yup.
First time I seen him at this spot at Urban Plaza.
Mm.
And he got on the mic and he said, "You're looking at the greatest MC in the whole entire world."
Mm.
Nobody was talking the whole entire world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was talking New York. I'm the best MC. He said in the world.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Hey, he was Dolo or he was with Ultramag?
No, he was Dolo. He just happened to be in the crowd and he picked up it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? The mic or whatever the case is. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But getting back to the Kane joint.
Yeah. Shout out to Devon Drummond at this joint.
What's up, man? Hey, Moan, I just watched it, Moan. You know what I mean? Devon Drummond was on live the other night. I didn't really get a chance to really get into it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to talk to you while it was fresh. You know
so who did you say who you thought won or not? Did you say that already? If you had to pick.
Oh man. What is it based on?
I mean, out it's based on the whole verses from, you know what I'm saying? It's based on the whole package.
You're doing songs, you're doing lyrics, like that be my dilemma. You know what I'm saying? Is it songs? Is it lyrics?
I think I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at your performance, your stage presence, how the crowd reacted to you to each MC?
If I had to pick, I would. I hate saying, I would say Chris.
That's what I said. Yeah, if I had to pick, I say I agree. I agree. Not that Kane was lacking, but I don't know. Chris just gave his energy. His energy was there.
He got the records that he didn't have to sing. We know all the words.
Black Cop. Yeah, I know all Kane shit too, man. But Chris records hit a little bit different. Like when he did I'm Still Number One. Yo, when he did Part-Time Sucker. When he did Part-Time Sucker, I was like, poosh.
The joint, the MC.
Oh yeah.
I mean, man, I don't know. If I had to pick one, I would have said because Kane was kind of running out of records, he was making up for it with the freestyle,
right?
Which was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got Symphony. I think Symphony probably was his biggest record. You think on the verses?
Yeah. One of his biggest records. Shout out to Nate the Great. Shout out to Big Don Dada.
Peace. It's Big God. What's going on?
All right.
Peace, God. Yeah, man. I would say Chris. My opinion, if I had to pick, but it was tough. You know what I'm saying? I just think Kane had certain records that he did that probably wasn't a big crowd pleaser. You have to be a Kane head for that. You know,
like when he did I Get the Job Done. I do too. I do.
He had to do it.
I guess for the ladies, was the ladies responding for that? I don't even remember, man. I kind of tuned out when he did that.
It was cool for that time. I think it was cool. You know what I mean? Because Teddy Riley was, you know what I mean, a hot producer at the time. It was a good record, you know what I mean, to get him to the next level.
Yeah.
Get him to another level. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. I just disliked it personally from how you go from just rhyming with Biz to that. But I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understood it was a business move, but yeah. I'm not crazy about the record, but the record did it well.
I'm not. I was saying earlier, one thing I missed was Scoob and Scrap. When he did because they had, like, I know the dance routines that they have for Lean On Me and Ain't No Half Stepping. Like you remember the moves. You was trying to do the moves from Lean On Me and Ain't No Half Stepping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we used to think Scoop and Scrap was the best ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So I was kind of upset that he only had Scrap up there. I wish he would have had him. I don't know why Scoob wasn't there.
Yeah, but Chris, them records just kept coming, and Chris don't have no I Get the Job Done.
No, none of that. He never. That's what I'm saying. He never went pop. He never went pop. Now he might have did. I think he got a gospel album in his catalog, but he ain't never do nothing pop. He ain't never do no R&B shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Chris got a gospel album. Came out maybe like 2003, something like that.
Yeah, he could just rhyme for days.
Yeah, you could tell.
You heard the joint he did, the Slick Rick joint? The Slick Rick joint he did on the verses?
Which one was that?
He did a joint, he had Slick Rick on the chorus. And he was ending the verses with good night.
Oh yeah, you talking about the last song he did?
Yeah.
I never heard that shit. What was that? Was okay? That was new material then.
It had to be.
Cause I never heard that.
That shit was hard.
It was. I was more trying to listen and tune in, but yeah, it wasn't like a crowd. I think even in the crowd was trying to tune in for that joint.
Oh yeah, what somebody said.
Once Chris brought out Mad Lion, it was game over. Yeah, Mad Lion. He looked good for his he still look healthy, man.
once he came out, it was over.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yup.
Once he came out, it was over, man. Chris.
But that just shows his how you were saying his versatility, man. KRS had the reggae style, you know, he had the chatting style, like he just it's just so much that he brings to the table lyrically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With his style and performance.
Yeah. Because straight like spitting, like putting your words together and everything. Kane is crazy.
Yeah, Kane crazy, and he do it, and he got the fast rap style. But that's also when you listen to Hove, and Hove doing the breaking, that was Kane, son.
Kane, yeah.
That was Kane.
You had to really, really learn Kane lyrics. Like it wasn't about really the chorus with Kane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you really paid attention to what he said and really learned what he said.
Right.
And the style he had it with.
You're right. Yeah, Kane didn't really have a lot of strong sing-along hooks like that.
Nah, he ain't bring it, but he can rhyme his ass off.
Rap his ass off. But Chris, who you think is the better songwriter though out of Chris and Kane?
I don't know. It can go either way because Kane wrote for people too.
You're right. He wrote for Biz.
Yeah, he wrote Vapors.
Yeah. Right.
He wrote Vapors, man. You know
right. Right.
He wrote for a couple people too. So besides himself, so you know what I mean?
Because I was thinking about that record KRS got called the Love's Gonna Get You joint. What record does Kane have that he'd be able to match with Love's Gonna Get You? I think what did
like that story wise.
Yeah. He had stories though. But
Chris thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he did
You
his
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chris and everything, man. I think that was a good versus, man. The views don't show, but the importance of it, man, that shit was important.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad they did it.
Because it was for real hip hop. Like that was a night of it was for the like they say for the culture, man.
Yeah. I heard somebody say since COVID ain't like it was, you know, the views don't be up like they used to, but you know what I'm saying? They still don't, you know, justify. Man, that was a good verse.
It was. Strong, it was. You know? I'm excited.
We still here to see it. They still here to perform it.
I want them to keep going. I want them to keep going with the verses, man. That shit is dope, man. Somebody said PRT versus Naughty by Nature.
Oh, I tell you what, Naughty got a lot of sing-alongs, man.
Yeah.
They got a lot of sing-alongs.
Yeah. You talk about hooks, yeah.
Yeah.
They got hooks for
people, like, you know, just listening to what they saying.
Yeah.
And, you know, Wise is really tough when it comes to that. But the songs, like big records, big hooks, choruses.
Yeah, Naughty got it.
Naughty got them for days. And their stage show is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Treach is a performer. Huh?
Who would you match Naughty up with?
Naughty by Nature versus Pete Rock and CL. Nah.
I don't know. I want to see. Nah, I ain't gonna knock. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of a two-man group. You know what I mean? That would, you know, because you know Pete Rock would come from behind the turntables and rhyme too, though.
Oh, they got some big choruses.
Yeah, they do. They do. You know I don't know. You would have to pick somebody else that was good. That did the same thing they did.
What year was that? They like 91 too.
Yeah, like 91, 92, 93, early 90s.
Yeah,
early 90s.
I would like to see Brad Nubian with somebody, but it's
Word.
not too many three-man groups. It's not too many of those.
I was watching an interview with Saddam recently, and when they asked him who he want to do a versus with, he said PRT.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He said Poor Righteous Teachers.
Okay. That's coming from that man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Word.
Like every time I come on, like Poor Righteous Teacher's name come up.
Right. It's the era. It's the era we from, man.
Man. I got Poor Righteous Teacher story.
Oh, okay. Tell the people.
I'll tell them in another interview.
Okay. You gonna keep them stranded like that, man?
Nah, it's not personally about them. You know what I'm saying? It's just the effect that they had on somebody. I never really told that story.
Oh, okay. So, well, yeah, we can save it. I mean, you just jumped on real quick, man. Like, you know what I mean?
If Coach or somebody was on here, I would tell it because I would want them to know that. You know what I mean? It's something that happened to me personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was
okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Hey, Nate the Great said, Al still owe me my radio back when me and Plex came up to college. What's that about, yo?
Remember that clear as day too, man. Great, I got you, man. Great, I was doing bad at that time too, man. He came down with Plex. He bought one of the little black radios.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was down at school, man. I was like, he left.
He left it though. Like, what you supposed to do?
You know, like my apartment or something. There was a party or something.
And
they came down. I know he left the radio down there, and I had it. And I was supposed to bring it back.
Oh, you supposed to bring back the train?
You know how college is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that was a piece of home.
Yeah.
And you know, great. That radio got me to working back. It got me to classing back.
All right.
It came everywhere, man.
All right.
Really needed that at that time. So, you know what I mean? It was put to good use.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he laughing out loud about it.
Yeah, it was all love, though.
Yeah.
Boy, I needed that. I
had
a vehicle neither.
You
know what I mean?
All you had was music. That's what got you through. Shout out to my man George International.
You know what I played into it most of the time?
Well, I was gonna ask you that too.
It's dark as hell is hot.
DMX.
Every day I walk to work with that radio and that tape, man. It got me everywhere.
All right.
Stop being greedy. I listened to Stop Being Greedy a million times.
So we talking like 98, 99.
No doubt, it's all love, man. I appreciate that though. Real, I remember that.
Yeah, he said all love, bro. He said all love. Shout out to Herbal Choice at this joint.
Oh, that's the God. Peace, God. You know what I mean? You God, we just talking about verses, just talking music real quick. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do on the phone anyway.
Word, already.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
But I said, Brand Nubians got a lot of records, man.
They do. Because they went on without Pooh Bada to make classics, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like separate together, you know what I mean? They records still coming.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
So Brand Nubians is tough though. That's a tough one. You got 3 of the top lyricists.
Yeah. Word.
They said the Lox is an extension of Brand Nubian.
The Lox?
Yeah.
Really?
You know they from.
Yeah, they from Yonkers.
Yeah.
Brand Nubian from New Rochelle, upstate New York, kind of.
Yeah, Westchester, like up there.
Outside of the Bronx.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know what I mean, the same. You got 3 top lyricists in the same group. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Everybody play their part. You know, so They tough though, man.
How would you feel about Leaders of the New School against Brand Nubian?
My personal opinion, nah, because it's basically Buster against them three.
Right. Boot Camp versus Brand Nubian. I would say I would put Boot Camp against the Woo.
Boot Camp is a consolidation of different groups, though. We use that Smith and Wesson, Black Moon,
OGC,
Skelter, like, you know what I'm saying? So Boot Camp is. So if you want to put Boot Camp together, it gotta be against like Woo.
Yeah, that's what I said. I would put Boot Camp against the Woo all day.
No, I was great and on the joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Boot Camp got some nice joints too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like you said, you got all those different groups combined into one, and each group got classics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, heads ain't ready for the click we got. See you.
Yeah. That's my man George.
Okay. Yeah, that day, yeah. Boot Camp got us through college too. What year you was at Morgan?
Early 90s. I was down there from like 91 to 95.
91 to 95?
Yeah.
Oh, you was there real early.
Yeah. 91 to 96, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you was there when Biggie and them was at Howard?
Oh, hell yeah. I was there.
Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's monumental. That's monumental for us, man.
That's
for me and my team.
Yeah. That was a dope concert. It was Biggie. Biggie had on the white linen. Didn't Red and Meth perform too?
I think
Wu-Tang performed.
That's when they had Def Jam had the promotion.
The Month of the Man. Yeah, they had the Month of the Man.
And Method Man.
Yeah.
The first time they marketed them together.
Yup.
You know what I mean? Because I remember Ghost was like, this thing with Method Man and Redman, it ain't no battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on stage. Yeah, yup. Yeah. Son, funny thing about Ghost that night, right? Mind you, it's Howard homecoming weekend, son. So we was in the what was that, the Postal Pavilion or some shit like that?
It was a post office or something.
Yeah, it was in the post office or some shit. So anyway, the line to go to the bathroom was fucking ridiculous, bro. So me and my man, we was in line with fucking Souls of Mischief and shit, right? So all of a sudden, Ghostface and his man walk up, and Ghostface is like, yo, man, fuck that, man. I ain't waiting in no line. He said, yo, I'm pissing in the sink. That nigga Ghostface went up in there, pissed in the fucking sink, and walked the fuck out, son. Word. Bitch, nigga was like, oh shit, bitch.
I got in with Common.
Oh, word?
I got in with Common Sense.
I saw Common there. I saw him there.
I got in with Common.
Yo, it was a lot of people there. I saw Fife and Jerobi there from Tribe there.
Your man said he snuck in. I snuck in too in the back.
Yeah.
DJ Juice, I see Juice in there.
I ain't see. I think I might have paid. I think I paid to get in there. That was one of the few times I paid for a party. Most of the parties in college, I snuck in them shits.
I got in with Common. Common boy was like, come up here, show your face. So Common, they was like, this common sense. I was right with him, like, yo, this common sense. They start letting them in. I just went right on there with Common, like,
yeah.
I remember Murray had Beautiful Sting out. They ain't let him sing it. Remember that? They brought Keith Murray out and they grabbed him like, nah, we ain't gonna give it to him yet.
Word.
You know? Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It was a lot going on.
That's the only time I seen Big, man. Live. Anyway.
Yeah, me too. That's the only time I saw him live before.
His album just dropped.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
Because we went to Morgan the day before.
Yeah, because I think that was the year that I think our homecomings might have been around the same time.
Ron. We you know I went to Dell State, so we came down and we stayed with some cats from Morgan first,
Mm.
and then the day we went to Howard.
Who you stay with at Morgan?
It was some cat named I want to get his name right. He used to rhyme too.
From Train?
Nah, he was from Long Island.
Oh, okay. I thought you was somebody from Trenton or something like that. You know what I mean?
Quincy.
Okay.
He's New York. Yeah, he called himself Gargamel or something of that nature.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
But he rhymed though. He was from Long Island, like my man from Hempstead.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? I was with him. Them was his people. You know what I'm saying? But we stayed in his apartment. Pardon me.
Bless you.
But yeah, we had a good time. One time we went to Howard. We seen Ghost and Ray and them. You know what I'm saying? It was like 20 Trenton niggas. We all drove from Dell State, came down. Divine Drummer was one of them.
All right.
You know what I mean? We had Fuzz, Pies, Don Black came down.
All right.
You know, and we all went there, you know what I'm saying? Like 25 deep, we went in the Wu-Tang show. The year that you're talking about with Biggie, we seen Mad Lion that time too. We seen Mad Lion.
Yeah, yup. He did perform.
You know
Craig Mack performed. Yeah. Yo, that was a dope show, man.
That was. It's very, very memorable.
Damn. I forgot about that though. Word. Because KRS, I remember KRS was there. I remember KRS was. I remember seeing KRS like in the crowd, like walking around and shit.
Oh, word. Yeah, well, that was a good night. We had the light Eric Sermon pull up next to us. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give him a tooth out the window, like.
All right.
You know.
Yeah.
Word up. I remember one time Don Black was in a joint in the cypher with Buster, Rampage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. We was hungry, bro. We was just, you know what I'm saying, where it was at. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know how homecoming is, man. Homecoming. So when Big was like at Howard homecoming with my man Capone drumming.
Yeah, fucking something.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. Howard was the joint.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was, man. Yeah, I'll be at homecoming this weekend, man. I was just talking about that earlier, man.
Yeah, Downstate's is the 23rd, so yeah, it's coming up too this weekend.
Yeah, it's homecoming season, man.
Yeah.
Homecoming season.
Get their little bread up. You know what I mean?
Word. My man keep telling me to share the live. I don't know how to share the live, man. Oh, my man, hold on. Let me see. My man G said he wanted to hop in. But anyway. But yeah, man. No, I was gonna say if you ain't want to add on, man, we could wrap it up, brother. Out.
I just wanted to jump in on the Kane KRS.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But we got to get you back on another exclusive, you know what I mean, one-on-one interview, you know what I mean, and just, you know what I mean, and chop it up again. Like, we ain't really playing this. This was kind of impromptu, but
yeah, no doubt.
Gotta have you back on. Because for everybody that don't know, Outstanding, this is my man. This is my hip-hop consultant, you know what I mean? This is my hip-hop mentor right here. So, you know what I mean?
Giving me a rush, man. I just want to say, man, my man Big Ooh, man. You know my partner, man. He got his little album out right now.
No doubt.
Hosted by King Slay. You know what I'm saying? It's called Slick 3. You know what I'm saying? Those who watching, you know, go pick that up. You know what I mean? The love is stronger than the hate. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm saying it right, but you know what I'm saying? He's real major right now. I'm real proud of him. And it's good to see his growth. So, you know, I want to throw that out there. New Day Co-op, you know what I mean? Streaming on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. And, you know, keep supporting Trenton artists and real hip hop artists, man. You know what I mean? It's about lyrics and making good music, man. Timeless music, man. So, you know, I want to throw that out there. But yeah, anytime, man, you know, I'm here for you, bro.
No
You know
doubt.
what I mean? Divine Drummer, man. I see Divine Drummer, man. Tell him to get Truth for Square on.
I was just about, I was just about to say that, yo, Divine Drummer, Moan, got to get you on here, bro, man. You know what I mean? Let me know, man. Definitely want to love to have you on here, Moan. Word.
I want to see a Truth for Square interview so bad because I want to see how they came together, man. I know they got a whole bunch of stories that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I know them all from different walks of life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see how they put that together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Moan, man, you know, you gotta make that happen, man, while we still living, bro.
He said no doubt. He said no doubt. So we work. I just seen Mo the other day, man. Salute, Mo.
All right. So I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. I appreciate you having me.
Out anytime. You already know. Out.
All right. I'll bail with you.
No doubt. All right. Peace, bro.
Peace.
Salute. Salute. So yo, shout out to everybody that watched tonight. We ain't playing that, but that was my man Outstanding from the Boulevard Mossy. You know what I mean? So don't forget to check me out tomorrow. You're gonna have my man DJ Plex. That's how we doing it. You know what I mean? Trent in the building. Y'all salute. Keep watching, keep subscribing, leave a comment, and see y'all tomorrow. Peace. We out. Gary News Show.